closing in on first pitch in our nation's capital. It's the Mets and the Nationals. Next. Nighttime baseball now from the District as you get a look inside beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
Well, as you check out the graphic right here, both of these guys pitching exceptionally well this season, both with really low ERAs, and so it's hard to imagine that a lot of runs will be scored in this one.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. They'll match up against an imposing presence indeed. The #1 overall pick in 2009, hard-throwing right-hander Stephen Strasburg. And defensively, here's how Washington will take the field behind him. Daniel Murphy will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. EK, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
And the thing about baseball is that each new day brings a new opportunity. So we'll see if these guys are up to the task here.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. He may not throw a ton of change-ups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
The 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Now ball line foul up and over the Nationals dugout. Here's another 1-2. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. Harper is there and he makes the catch for the out.
Out of second, center fielder number 12.
Juan Lagares will stand in looking for a bleeder, a bloop single, anything to kickstart the average a bit because he's had a rough go of it these past 6 ball games. Now the first pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Nope. Another curveball here, but this misses in tight. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there. Here
comes a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Here comes a 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Another full count pitch home. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And it really helps having kind of a second leadoff man hitting in that number 2 hole. He's on now with 1 away, and he may get a chance to run in the early going.
Michael Lee will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Here's the first offering. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Get the double play.
Pause, now the pitch. 0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
2-strike pitch from Strasburg. And he gets under this one and, in fact, breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Well, if you break a guy's bat, you've almost always made a great pitch. But here, he might have gotten a little more than he bargained for as this ball's back at him. But he's able to focus on the task at hand and makes a nice play.
Stepping in now, number 3. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. The numbers on the year, 272, 32 home runs, and 112 RBIs. He's ready. Now the pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
No taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1, and now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Starting lineup for Washington looks like this. On the mound to square off against these guys, a former Cy Young Award winner, the veteran right-hander Bartolo Colon. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. And there you see Denard Span as he gets ready to lead off the home half of inning number 1.
For the Nationals, the center fielder, Denard Span.
And that's in there for strike 1. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. They have certainly had it going lately, winners of 8 in a row.
And they've got the division title in their back pocket already. Now it's just a matter of playing for the seeding and maybe getting a few of your guys a day off or two before the real fun begins.
Now here it comes. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Now the 1-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He'll try again, 1-2. They go away here as he reaches for one and hits it on the ground to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
So one away here with the bases empty. And here's the left fielder, Jason Worth. First pitch coming. Hard hit down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll get it into second. And he will get there with the first hit of the ball game, a one-out double.
Yeah, no hesitation there as we train our camera directly on him. Once this gets down the line, he's thinking 2 right out of the box, and he's able to beat the throw into second and leg out a double.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's up to 32 in the doubles department now with that last 2-bagger. Colon ready with the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Colon looks back, now the pitch. And he reaches out for this one and sends a fly ball out toward left center field. Kadire will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. First offering on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and an easy one for the first baseman. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on it.
Oh, that's just a bad break right there. He made a good pitch. He probably should be out of this inning, but it winds up being an infield single.
Ian Desmond will stand in now, hoping to turn things around here. You can see just 1 hit in his past 4 ball games. Now here's the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
The next pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here comes the 2-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. We've played an inning. No score. Number 30 leads things off now in the top half of the second.
First baseman, number 30.
Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Pitch on the way. 1-1.
That was a strike, dude.
Strasburg on 1-1. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Not exactly the most convincing base hit you're ever going to see. Let's call this thing a swinging bunt. Call it whatever you want. He'll call it a leadoff single.
David Lee will stand in for the first time now. 24 home runs to his credit so far this year. First pitch coming. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Here's the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Come on.
Nobody out, runner on first. Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he misses here for ball four. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
And this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already that's 2 walks here in the early going, and that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
Michael Kadire will be the batter.
Let's go, Nats. Come on. Let's go, big Nats. All right.
Now here's the first pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Ah, good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Go back to New York, man.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Now both runners on the move. Not nearly in time, and it's a double steal.
If you think about it, this is the perfect time to call for this. You know, your pitcher out there is having a hard time throwing strikes. And he's not going to be as focused as he should be on the base runners, and they take advantage. That's a great call from the dugout.
Ready now on 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw to the plate. The tag by Ramos, and they got him at home plate. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
I think the decision to send him boils down to one thing. You're facing a guy that's very likely not going to give you a whole lot to work with. You've got to take your chances when they come around because there probably won't be too many of them. This time, didn't pan out.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 9 homers, 56 runs batted in. No score here as we play inning number 2. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Just overmatched him there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Come on, Nat.
1-2. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Wow, well, there you go. Just more of the same right here. You know, one of the hallmarks of this winning streak is that they've been able to get on the board first quite a bit. And they keep it going here as he drives in the run to make it 1-0.
Into the box now, Bartolo Colon. And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
And with one out already, I think they were concerned of the possibility of a double play. So they're going to let the pitcher go ahead and put one down right here. Now at least you give your leadoff guy a chance to drive in a couple runs with 2 outs.
Daniel Murphy will step in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to pad this lead a bit early on. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Here's the 1-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Span is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Mets are out on top, 1-0. Wilson Ramos will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Washington, catcher, Wilson Ramos.
First pitch to him.
Here we go.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Here's a 1-0. 2-0 now. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Now the 3-0 pitch. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Here he comes on 3-1. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Full count offering on its way. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And now on the mound after the leadoff walk, you put yourself in a situation where you're going to give these guys a good chance to get that run right back. I mean, here's where he'll need to try to get the next guy to hit something on the ground.
Anthony Rendon will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good fastball there from Colon. It's 0-1. He's set. Now the pitch. Fouled back. He's set. Now the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
In now, Yunel Escobar. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 264 is average entering play, 4 home runs, and 49 runs batted in. The 1-0. Now a circle change, but he takes it low, ball 2.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Now the 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Here it comes, 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Now the 3-1 home. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 there. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play. And the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We played 2 full. It's the Mets 1 and the Nationals 0. Juan Lagares is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Center fielder number 12, Juan Lagares.
Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
The pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, it's really not too hard to figure out what the game plan is on a guy like this. You cannot give him anything up around the belt that he can drive. So you're going to see that all 4 pitches are either mid-thigh or below, and that's right about where you're going to want to be pitching against a guy like this.
Standing in now, Michael Lee. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Here it comes. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
You know, it's just the third inning, but you can already tell. So far, he's wearing out that inside corner. He doesn't want these guys to get too extended, and it's worked out for him so far.
And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
A broken bat, little looper down to third. Keeping your focus on the baseball is the thing you have to do here, which is easier said than done when you've got a flying projectile heading your way. But he takes this one in, no problem.
Stepping in now, number 3. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
1-0 pitch now. Swing and a shot back up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And make it an even 10 games in a row he's hit in now as that bat has really come alive of late. Number 30 will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Let's go, Nat.
First pitch on the way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
And now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
2 out with the man at first. He's ready now. The pitch. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Has a look, now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with another 0-2. Fouled straight back.
Let's go, Nat.
The 0-2 once more. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
A runner on first with 2 away. Pause, now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Here he comes on 2-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Mets strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Steven Strasburg makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Steven Strasburg.
First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Wait for the pitch.
Now here's the pitch. No, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, he just dominated that at-bat right there. You want to see a power pitcher go right through a guy? This is a 3-pitch see you later right here. Have a seat.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Now here it comes. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. Sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
And now a pitch on the way. And that is swung on and missed by Span as he set down for the second out.
Well, if you want to be considered a strikeout pitcher, you better have a pretty good one of these. You see it here again on Show Track, and this is now 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts so far in the inning.
Here's Jason Worth. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Lagares will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nationals gone in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. David Lee will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
David Lee.
And here's the first pitch. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here comes the 1-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Michael Kadire will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. Now the first pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the fourth. And that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Brian McCann. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 2-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. And that's through for a base hit.
Well, that shift can be a gamble sometimes. They're playing straight up. This is probably an out, but since they're shifted well over to right field, this finds a seam.
Bartolo Colon will dig in. No official at-bat yet as he delivered a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance. First pitch coming. In there for strike one, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes a 1-2. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. 2 out with the man at first. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Mets leave one, but they're on top 1-0. Bryce Harper will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
First offering on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now the 1-0. Fastball again, but this one's by him for strike one.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Pitch runs in a little here as this is softly hit out toward short. And he's set down, one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Now here's the pitch. Right there, Murphy at second. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning.
Well, very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the fourth. So those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
Ian Desmond will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Come on, BT.
Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. 1-0. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 count, the pitch. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Here's the 2-2 offering.
Here we go.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Wilson Ramos would be next. 2 out, nobody on. 3-2 pitch. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Wilson Ramos will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around.
Come on, Matt. Let's go.
Now here's the first pitch. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
A runner on first with 2 away. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. 1-1 on the way. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Now the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Boy, a 2-out single. Now nearly a hit by pitch. You've got to be careful right here not to let this inning get away from you.
He waits. Now the pitch. Full count. 3-2. And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base. So he's likely scoring on an extra base hit.
3-2, here it comes. He goes the other way, and this one's going to split the gap for extra bases. Desmond's around third, heading for the plate. And the runner will score from first, and he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Well, that's what he's done well all season. Mets swing the bat with runners in scoring position. He drives in another one here on the RBI double.
Anthony Rendon will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
All right, Washington.
Colon looks back. Now the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. Make it 21 doubles now on the year.
Here we go, Matthew.
Now the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything here the rest of the at-bat.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Here comes the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
The 3-0.
Here we go.
Line hard into left. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And on the error, a run is going to score.
And after 3 straight 2-out hits, that's going to earn a visit from the pitching coach. You know, there's not a whole lot of guesswork as to what he's saying. It's just, look, all we need is one more good pitch from you to get out of this. I know you've got it in you.
Yunel Escobar will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch coming. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Not a bad idea right there, right after you've driven in a run. Maybe the pitcher's mind is elsewhere, so he's going on the first pitch, and he makes it into second safely with that stolen base.
Colon ready with the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. So the 3 straight hits have that man right there, perhaps assessing his options.
3 straight 2-out hits, too. That makes any move a little more complicated.
The 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Come on now, Nate.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, and with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Well, at the very least, this is going to allow the pitcher to hit here in this inning now instead of having to lead off the next inning.
Steven Strasburg will get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away.
Punch one, go!
Now the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Daniel Murphy will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 on the way. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now he reaches and hits this one hard the other way. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Here he comes on 2-1. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone, 2-2. The 2-2 coming. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, this is kind of a tough trade-off here in that leadoff spot. For the most part, he's been a pretty productive hitter at the top of the lineup, but those strikeouts just keep mounting up. And I don't care if you have leadoff type speed, if you're not putting the ball in play, you're not getting on base.
Here's Juan Lagares. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, this ball's not hit all that hard, but I have a feeling even if he gets to it behind the bag, he's going to have a real tough time getting up to throw his man out.
Michael Lee will stand in now, hoping to get on top of one for a change. He's popped out in successive plate appearances. First pitch to him. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a two-run shot to left center. Home run number 47 thus far. And it's given the Mets a 3-2 lead.
Well, there's one thing for certain. He's picking the right time to start getting hot right here. With the postseason right around the corner, they're going to be relying on his offense quite a bit. And hopefully, this is a preview of what everybody's going to see in October.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the box now, number 3. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
The 1-0 home. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
3-0 now. Here it is, the 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. The 3-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Three and 2, here it is. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
In now, number 30. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Close pitch. Maybe just off the plate, but if it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
1-0 on the way. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Now here's the first pitch. David Lee is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Comes set, now the pitch. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Middle of the night here at Nationals Park, and New York's taken a 3-2 lead. Denard Span will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt the first pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Lee is there, and it takes just 1 pitch to retire the leadoff man in the home half of the 5th.
Well, this is just kind of a little soft humpback liner, and these look like the easiest plays in the world, but Eric will tell you, sometimes a ball can knuckle on you a little bit. It didn't happen to him right there, and that's an easy play.
Here's Jason Worth. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Hitters count 2-0. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Lee in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down.
Yeah, that's just a good pitch right there. That's a 2-seam fastball working its way back inside, and he's probably fortunate he didn't break his bat. He winds up getting this one right down there on the label, and he's retired.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Next pitch, number 72 for Cologne here tonight. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, this is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after the 2 quick outs. But if nothing else, you buy your pitcher a little more time to catch his breath.
And that's in there on the hands, 3-2 now.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Payoff pitch coming. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 3-2. Craig Stammen will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 35, Craig Stammen.
Michael Kadire will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the 6th. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Here it comes. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And the pitch. Lined into right field for a leadoff single.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher Brian McCann.
Okay, pitch out. Doc.
First pitch on the way. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and then just one pitch later, he essentially turns that single into a double by letting him advance into scoring position on the wild pitch. I'm pretty sure that's not what he had in mind.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The next pitch. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And the recovery will not be in time as he's into third on the passed ball.
Yeah, and that was the two-seam fastball, and all I can think is that maybe it started to take off on him just a little bit right there at the end because it's a pitch that he normally has no problems with.
Now the 2-0 home to McCann. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-0 offering. That one's in there. 3-1. Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. Now the 3-1. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
Strike 3 here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time, and he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Bartolo Colon will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through.
You go, DP.
Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Come on, hold him down.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Let's go.
Now the 1-1. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Here's the 1-2. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. Big pitch here, 1-2. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
2-2. And this is hit well towards the hole to Escobar for 1 on to first. So they let him swing with 2 strikes, and it'll cost him as it's a double play.
Well, you know, it looked like they might have had a big inning brewing here with first and third to start things out. They do get a run home here, but I'm pretty sure that's not exactly what they had in mind.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. One pitch on the way. In there, 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Mets lead this one 4-2. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in, and he'll lead off in the Washington 6th.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Here's the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. The 2-0. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. A 2-1 offering. In there, 2-2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
You can do it.
The 2-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Another 2-2 offering. And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Ian Desmond will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First pitch coming. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
The 1-1. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Lee will wait on it. And that's out number 2.
And here's a look now at his pitches by inning so far. You can see he had troubles back in the 4th, but other than that, it's been around what you'd expect.
Wilson Ramos will dig in. He doubled homer run last time around. First pitch coming. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
The pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Here's the 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Ready with the 2-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. 2-2 pitch on the way. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. They trail it here 4-2. Back here at Nationals Park, getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Jay Mantle is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Jay Mantle.
Juan Lagares will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far.
Center fielder number 12.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Have a nice flight home, man.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's a 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Put him away.
Here he comes on 3-0. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. That's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Michael Lee will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First offering on the way. Circle change there, called strike 1.
And that's what he needed to do after the 4-pitch walk. Come right back and get ahead versus the next guy.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. From the stretch. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2.
And if you get him to look at strike 1, why not go back to that same pitch in the same part of the strike zone, and they catch him looking again.
He's set, now the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. 7th inning here at the ballpark, 4-2 our score. Another 0-2 coming. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Has to go.
He's set, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Make him hit the ground ball.
Has a look, now the pitch. That's hard hit, back up the middle. Desmond for 1. On to first, a double play.
Well, if you want to go by the numbers, somewhere around 37% of leadoff walks come around to score. Now, EK, I know you didn't know that, but that won't be an issue here as he bounces right back and he gets himself the double play.
Standing in now, number 3, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Stay up. Try opening your eyes to the next pitch. Let's go, Nat.
The 1-0.
That's straight.
And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. The 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-1. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Here he comes, 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, he's going to find that hitters in the big leagues are much more patient than they were down at AAA. A strikeout in the minors turns into a walk at this level.
Number 30 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far.
All right, guys, let's do it. Come on.
Here's the first offering. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Comes set, now the pitch. Oh, and he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Anthony Rendon will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Now the first pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And now a pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the 2-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
Now the veteran deals on 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Yunel Escobar will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Right here. Right here.
Now here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Mantle.
Brian Goodwin will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 67, Brian.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Ball 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Let's go, DC.
2-0 on the way. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he's letting it fly with that swing, but really, you're down by 2. Your task here off the bench, get on base.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Now the 2-2 pitch. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still down by a count of 4-2.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher coming on now, and it's the 6'4" right-hander out of UCLA, Casey Janssen. David Lee will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
David Lee.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Now here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Shut him down now.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1.
Go home net.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit.
And you can tell when these guys have gone up to the plate, they've had a plan. You know, they're just not wildly swinging, hoping for things to work out. They've been looking for specific pitches in specific locations. The advanced scouts, they've earned their pay in this one.
Michael Kadire will step in. Singleton came around to score his last time. First pitch coming. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. From the belt, the pitch. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Let's go. Let this guy down.
The 2-1 home. 3-1 now. And I think he wanted to know where that one was.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. You're not giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
The 3-1 coming. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, and they'll get Kadire as well. It's a double play.
I think this one falls into the category of tailor-made. Here you go. 1, 2 hops to second, the feed to the bag, and a 4-6-3 double play. That's as easy as it comes.
Brian McCann will stand in now with 2 away, and it's back to the drawing board here following the double play.
Yeah, and that was the 3rd of the game so far, and it's going to be really hard to win when you're just giving away outs like that.
Let's go. Shut him down.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that misses. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-0. 2-0.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Now the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the 2-1. And that one finds the target on the outside corner, 2-2.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Here's the 2-2 home. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here he comes on 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Full count pitch on its way. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Full count pitch on its way. And this is fouled straight back. Here's the full count offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the payoff pitch home. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4. And now the Mets have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Guys, that's just an amazing at-bat right there. All that guy on the mound wants to do is find that one put-away pitch and get him back in the dugout. But try as he might, he never could find it. And he winds up not only losing this guy, but taking up a big chunk of his stamina to do it.
Matt Carpenter is going to loosen up now in the on-deck circle, so that's going to be all for Colon in this one. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Two out with the man at first. He's ready now. The pitch. And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. Harper is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets strand 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Josh Edgin is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Josh Edgin.
Denard Span will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Come on, Matt.
Ready now on 1-1. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
And they had to have that. This is the inning where a leadoff guy is critical. Now, they've got a few options here with a speedy guy on first to start things out.
Jason Worth will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Let's keep it going.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. Span the runner at first with nobody out. One 0. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. One. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and Worth is going to reach. That's a base hit.
Boy, and this is why guys love hitting in that number 2 hole. When you've got a speed burner that gets on base ahead of you, you know you're going to see a lot of fastballs, and he just drills this one to make it 2 on and nobody out.
Michael Taylor will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 3, Michael Taylor.
Bryce Harper will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Come on, Nat. Let's go, Nat. Let's go, Nat.
Now the first pitch. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Swing and a miss on a pitch off the inside edge. It's 2-1.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hack, 2-0, no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
Not me. Maybe once or twice.
First and second here with nobody out. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd at foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch one more time, and he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach.
Well, 2 straight singles, now a walk. Making it real tough on himself here as he starts the inning by loading the bases.
Dylan G will be summoned into the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases are loaded with nobody out. Ryan Zimmerman will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Watch the defense.
First pitch to him. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
And this is a spot where the Nats have had their share of trouble. They have to have someone come through here.
Here comes the 1-0. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
Here at the plate, you just need to be thinking base hit here. A grand slam, that'd be sweet, but a single should be enough to tie up this game.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. 1-1 on the way. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Man, I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one as it's fouled away, and the count holds at 1-2.
Okay, just some big runs on the board.
Now another 1-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Again, a 1-2. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there as there is now one away.
Boy, I'll tell you, you know you're in a little bit of trouble out there with the tying runs and scoring position. And then you come up with a big strikeout like that, that's emotion. You've got to show some emotion, and he did, and everybody's loving it.
Ian Desmond will stand in now, and if he can find a gap somewhere, he might even be able to give his team the lead.
You go, DC.
First pitch on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball 1.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Ready on 2-1. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Now with 2 strikes, boy, if he could come up with back-to-back punch-outs, wouldn't that be something?
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Here's the 2-2 offering. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Boy, talk about coming to the rescue. That's 2 batters now and 2 strikeouts since coming in. And not away from getting a big-time high five in that dugout.
Come on, guys.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
Can't afford to get overconfident on the mound. You've got 2 of the 3 outs you need here, but this is still a very dangerous hitter. You're not out of the woods yet.
Come on. Get out.
He's ready. Now the pitch. There's a fastball for a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Boy, and if these guys come away with nothing here, they'll have squandered a real good opportunity.
Now the 1-1. Back up the middle, that will get through into center field, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the second run will score as that lead has evaporated. It's now a tie game, 4 apiece.
And a big spot to come through there. Drives in 2 more runs. That gives him 3 now so far. And this ball game is all tied.
Anthony Rendon. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's set now to pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
And now this is all about minimizing damage out there on the mound. He's got to regroup, and he's got to do it quick, or this game will get away from him.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Here's a line drive, and this game may not stay tied for long. That's down for extra bases. And this is off the fence now out near the Washington bullpen. And the runner is in from second. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate. So 1 run's across, but the second one is cut down trying to score. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We've played 8 full. It's the Nationals 5 and the Mets 4. Michael Taylor will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field,
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Daniel Gibson will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th. Daniel Murphy will stand in, called out on strikes his last time. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. So to get the matchup they wanted here, lefty on lefty, but it's worth noting there are 2 right-handers to follow.
And you've got a right-hander going in the bullpen as we speak, so this could be a 1-batter outing.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Oh, there's Escobar. From a knee, he gets him. What a play.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Jonathan Papelbon is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
number 58, Jonathan.
Here's Juan Lagares. Grounded foul off to the right. Now here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's Papelbon's 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. 1-2. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Harper will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder,
Michael Lee will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one.
Let's go, guys. Come on, man.
And here's the first pitch. Well, they set up away, but the forkball stays out there for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Let's go.
1-0 pitch now. Now a forkball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
And obviously a walk here would be a big no-no with 2 outs in the 9th. You cannot put that tying run on base.
Let's get you out here.
3-0 is on the way. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. On the way. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And boy, if there's one thing you don't want to do when you're an out away from showing up the ball game, this is it. Now you put the tying run on base, so all it'll take is a ball in the gap to even this thing up.
Into the box, number 3. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Hello.
1-0 on the way. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. A runner on first with 2 away. One pitch on the way. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yep, another day, another victory. Number 82 for him on the year. So that at least assures them of finishing the season with a winning record.
Game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. Washington is victorious in this one, 5-4. Good night from D.C.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Mets, time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. A reminder that Green Line Metro trains are available at the Navy Yard Station just north of the ballpark on M Street. Southbound service is also available at the Anacostia Station just over the river. From there, transfer service to the blue, yellow, and orange lines can be made at L'Entente Plaza and Red Line service at Gallery Place, Chinatown. Also, free post-game Nats shuttle buses returning to RFK Stadium parking lot are available on N Street by way of Tingley Street.